Hello there, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Today's video is going to be a haul video, and it's a collective haul, so it's going to be a bit lengthy, but that's okay. I'm also currently wearing my glasses because I poked the shit out of my eye earlier, and I got contacts, finally, but my eyes hurt way too much because I was putting on eyeliner and I dropped something but stupidly didn't move the eyeliner pen away from my eye, and yeah, I had a war. My eyeball didn't win and my eye is sore. So now I can't wear my contacts. Oh man. And you know, it was at the recommendation of you guys that I tried contacts again, because I think I've told you about like the bad experiences I've had with contact lenses in the past. Not the costume ones, because I wear costume ones, you know, for an hour or two at most at a time, but I mean like, you know, actual seeing contacts. Yeah. So I'm trying it out again, but I'm cursed. I swear I'm cursed. So anyway, before I get into this video, two things. Number one, this video is proudly sponsored by Viabox. Viabox is a US postal address shipping service. So those of us who do not live in the US, like myself, we can access US companies such as Bath and Body Works, and like I love their candles. Their candles are pretty good. Australia does have Bath and Body Works, but it's like way too far away from me. We can also access Sephora through this service. For instance, the Beauty Blender Foundation. That was only just made available here. Not good for us beauty bloggers who can't access the products that we wish to review, as well as the fact, you know, multiple palette releases are not available here. So this is a really good service for that, as well as the fact that the US has much cheaper pricing on a lot of things. So these kind of services are detrimental. And a couple videos ago, I explained how my mother is blind. She actively uses this service because it allows her to not only get better priced goods for my brothers and sisters for presents and myself, but another great thing about Viabox is that it's located in Oregon, so you don't pay state taxes such as California and Florida, I think, have state taxes. So being that it's in Oregon, you don't have to pay those state taxes. The tax system is much different over there than here, but it explains it all on their website. So if you're interested, if you're an international person and you wish to access American stores, this is a really great way to be able to access the cheaper pricing and also the products much earlier than the countries we currently reside in. I will leave links in the description to this so you can check it out, and thank you Viabox for sponsoring this video. The second thing is that a lovely subscriber and longtime supporter he sent us his book. It does have a little bit of scuff marks on it because I have read this cover to cover twice now. It is I feel so privileged because the fact that he wanted to send this to us, he wanted us to read this, it makes me feel so privileged with the fact that this is his book. So this is by Aronas Smolenskas. I hope I said that right. I'm really sorry if I butchered that. Aronas is from Vilkia in Lithuania, and this book was actually it was an English dissertation for his for university that he actually decided to publish. It's a short story, but I quite enjoyed it. It was really reminiscent of Hitman, and if you've been here for a long time, you would know that I have a thing for Hitman and the whole Hitman series, the movies, the games. There's just something about it that's just kind of like... So this book reminded me of that, and I really liked it. My husband liked it, and even though it's short, it's good. I want more of this world that is within this book, so I urge you to check it out. It's on Amazon. It's very, very reasonably priced. Hopefully he decides to write more, because I am super interested in this, and I am very thankful to have this. I'm going to definitely read this again. I can't even express how thankful I am to have this. Again, links to Aronas's book will be in the description. I highly urge you to go and support him. He's wonderful, he's a great writer, and given that English is not his first language, he's got a great grasp of the English language. So yeah, check it out, guys. Support one of the Phillips fam. That would mean a lot to me. Let's get into the rest of the video. So the first thing I have, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this. It is this hoodie, and it says, "Almost dead." Because that's how I feel most days, and I'm pretty sure most people who have chronic pain disorders, you'd feel like this too. So it's kind of, I like to make fun of the fact I'm always in pain and always tired. I know that a lot of people who have illnesses and stuff don't like to do that, but it's just something I do. I like the whole nihilism concept mixed in with the self-mocking kind of thing. So when I saw this, I knew I had to have it because, you know, I feel almost dead most days. So yeah, I do have to say that the inside of this jumper is incredibly soft, and I love squishy jumpers. My mother loves them too. Given that she's blind, she's very tactile, so she loves the feel of these kind of jumpers, and yeah, I know she would go crazy for this. But also, on the sleeves there are some red rose detailing, and I like how simple it is, but I also... this... I love this kind of stuff. If you've been here for a while, you would notice that I love slogan things that say something that's a little bit humorous or nihilistic, like my Just Die t-shirt from Too Fast, or the Hate You Too one. I like that kind of stuff. So this fits right in, and it's soft. I like soft things. So moving on, I have a couple of things from Dollskill, and they're all frilly. I think most of them are frilly, and yeah. So this first one is this dress, and this is from Sugar Thrills. There's actually kind of a sad backstory behind this. I love this dress in the way that the toning and everything reminds me of Renaissance art, and just the softness of the floral bouquets throughout the dress. It is made of a sheer material, so yes, you do have to wear something underneath it, but here comes the sad part. Don't leave comments about "I'm so sorry" or anything like that. I'm okay. I have come to terms with this. I bought this as a dress to wear at a maternity photo shoot. I have come to the conclusion that it's probably not going to happen again for me. I got this in the hype that I thought it was happening, but I jumped the gun a little bit. So I will obviously still wear this, but I had this, you know, this masterful idea of me wearing this with a pregnancy bump and all of that, but I will definitely style this in a different way. It's got all the dark elements that I love, and it's nice and flowy, and it's quite nice for a long-sleeved dress in summer because it is completely sheer and has a nice airflow through it. I also love the shirring detail around the breast and the back area. I love shirring on this kind of material. So yeah, that's that dress. Again, don't leave comments. I'm okay. I'm all good. The next dress you would have seen in my Choose My Outfit Valentine's Day video because I was wearing this in the beginning portion. It is this dress. Again, it is sheer. So you do have to wear an underdress, but on top it is this plain, simple mesh material, and it does have a sateen collar and button-down area. And then the bottom is this glorious ruffle detailing, and it reminds me of saloon girls and all that stuff, so I really liked this. And because you guys know I'm on my Western kick at the moment, everything Western is kind of in the forefront of my wardrobe at the moment. So, yeah, I really like this. I'm gonna say that about everything, obviously. I really do research into the materials, the makeup, the sizing, etc. of every piece that I get and that I purchase and all of that, because I don't like disappointment, but it's something I urge you to do as well. But that's one of the reasons why I also review pieces, is that I try to provide a bit more information about popular clothing and popular styles, popular shoes, that you can then take that further information to decide what you are going to do with it, whether you're going to make a purchase or not. Yeah. The next piece is that same saloon girl kind of style. This one does come with an underskirt, so it is not sheer, but I love the fact that it is this tea-stained off-white kind of beige, and then it's black as well. It just has this marvelous color breakup, but this styled with a very elaborate black blouse, I feel will be quite a wonderful combination. So I haven't styled this one just yet, but you will be seeing it very soon, because I don't know, I'm so excited about this. I've never owned anything like this. It's cool, it's nice. And the final piece I got from Dollskill is not... I wore this earlier today, sorry. It is this dress, and it's very office 50s kind of vibe. I don't know, I got this because I liked how cute it looked, and I think it's a bit cute for me, but I do love the cut of this, and it's got pockets. I appreciate things with pockets. So, I love the neckline, I love the shape, I don't know if this suits me, so leave a comment down below what you think, or how you think I should style it. I am going to play around with things, but I want to hear your opinions. Next up is some stuff I got from a dear friend of mine. If you don't know her, Beatrice Mariano Photography, she is also in a band, Occultist. She is the lead vocalist, and she is brutal as all hell, but she's my wife. We have a thing that, you know, we call each other wifey and all of that stuff. We're very close. Even though we've never met, I adore the absolute hell out of her. I would walk over glass and burning embers for her. I love her so much. She's supported me through some hard times, and I try to be there as much as she wants me to be for her. Yeah, so I made a purchase to her band website, and I got their CD, which is currently in the car, and I got this. I got my husband one as well, so we can be matchy-matchy while also supporting one of the most beautiful inside and out people that I have ever had the pleasure of knowing. So yeah, I will leave links to her band and her store down below, because yeah, she's so talented. I cannot get over her talent. So if you're into metal music, really check out her band. They're releasing a new album soon. So yeah. And then she threw in some freebies. So she got us the beanies as well, and I love beanies. I wear beanies a lot. If you follow me on Instagram and see on my stories, in the middle of summer, I will wear a beanie because it covers up the fact that I couldn't be bothered to do anything with my hair. And I don't know, I just like the way beanies look on me. So I have a lot of beanies, and now we have matching beanies as well. He loves beanies as well. I will leave links to these down below. Please check out her band and check out her merch store. And if you don't follow her on Instagram already, that will also be down below. Next up, I got a couple of pieces from Goodbye Bread. They sent me a couple of things, and here they are. So the first thing is another beanie, and this one says, "Hose before bros," which is a mantra that my friends and I actually used to say in high school. Well, my friend and I, hose before bros, we used to say that a lot. But yeah, it's quite simple, but it's a nice warm beanie. Like I said, I love beanies, and I think this is like, I've been collecting beanies since I was like 10. I still own a couple of the beanies and berets that I've had from back then, and I think total I have about 20 because I've been collecting for so long and I don't get rid of anything. I am a fashion hoarder. I've actually had a lot of questions about what do I do with all my clothes if I don't like how they look anymore or they don't fit, because, you know, I went through a massive weight loss journey. I didn't throw anything out. I donated them if I didn't think I could do anything with them, or gave them away to friends, or I tailored them myself or DIY'd them myself. I recycle clothes back into it with new and updated styles. So I do have 2 clothing DIY videos coming to you very, very soon, which I think you would be very interested in. Next up anyway, the second item that Goodbye Bread sent me is a pair of tracky dacks. Now, people overseas don't call them tracky dacks. That's an Australian thing. Tracksuit pants or sweatpants, something like that. Yeah, they're tie-dyed, I know, but around the house, I use these as pajama pants. I wear colourful pajamas. I love colour in my pajamas. Cutesy, colourful, grandma kind of styles. I love it because, I don't know, it's comfortable. These do have pockets, decently sized ones too, so if you're interested in that. And this is also from Hose Before Bros. They're very comfortable. I cannot get over how comfortable these are. Just, yeah, I really like them. And they're fresh out of the wash, which is why they're like that. And the final item I got from Goodbye Bread, which is going to seem very out of place right now, but the package came way, way, way after Christmas because of customs delays in Australia, as well as the fact we had a lot of bad weather and fires in my area, so there were so many postal delays that this didn't get to me in time, and it was a Christmas sweater. But it's super thick. Like, this has got to be the thickest wool sweater, or acrylic wool, it's not real, sweater. Oh, it's double layered, that explains it. That explains it. I was just rubbing the material. It is a double layered material, so if you live in a cold country, this kind of thing would be amazing for you. And again, with the nihilistic slogans, it's got candy canes, and it says, "Suck it." Hopefully, next year on Christmas, because this Christmas was a complete disaster, we had a huge hailstorm on Christmas Eve, so Christmas we were left with no power for most of the day, and it was a heat wave, so I think Christmas was like 41 degrees Celsius. Not too bad, but it was quite hot, so most of us didn't even bother getting into any kind of attire for Christmas. Usually I dress right up, I do Christmas themed makeup. I just couldn't do it this year because there was no air conditioning. The whole entire area was out of power. We have a generator, but it doesn't, you've got to, you've got to pick and choose what you use it for. So we used it for the food and to be able to actually cook so we could have food. Yeah. Anyway, Christmas was a disaster, but that's okay. If like nothing goes wrong, next year I'll be wearing this. So next up, I just wanted to show these just in case you don't follow me on Instagram, and also to give a mini review here. I did a giveaway partnered with Koi Footwear, and I've done a couple of videos with Koi Footwear in the past, and I thoroughly enjoy their shoes. I got these shoes last month, and I cannot sing the praises of these enough. Look how sparkly they are. The glitter doesn't fall off that... Yeah, see? That's one of my main concerns with glitter finished shoes, is that the glitter might fall off, because it is very common. These ones I haven't really had that issue with, and I love how the reflex is all these warm tones, like reds, oranges, and yellows. They are quite comfortable. They are a sneaker, and it's great for those days that I'm having a bit more pain than usual. I've explained this in the past. I love my heels, I love my platforms, but I've also got to have a decent amount of flats because of problems with my joints and muscles and all of that stuff. So, yeah. I really enjoyed these. I got these in a €38. They fit like a glove. Koi Footwear, their sizing is very, very consistent. Probably the most consistent out of any of the shoe brands I've ever tried. I just dumped a couple of rocks on me. They were stuck in the bottom of the shoe. Moving along, the final lot of stuff I have to show you is from Shein. You guys know I shop there quite a bit, and I actually decided to try the kids section. Now, a couple of months ago, I noticed that they had started a Shein kids area of the website, and I've been quite curious, and I decided to take the plunge and try it. My daughter, for reference, she is 8.5, and she is nearly 5 foot tall. She's very tall for her age. I think she's 4'10" or something like that. She's closing in on my height very fast. So I tried 2 different sizes. It was the Euro 150 and the Euro 160. I wasn't sure which ones would fit her best. She's slim, she's tall. Yeah, so this is the first dress I got her. Gingham looks so good on her. And I picked out these, yes. Usually she picks out her clothes, but I wanted to surprise her and see what her first impressions were. Now, she liked this dress. Now, while she liked this dress, she wasn't too keen on the side frilly sleeve. It's all decoration. She's not used to these kind of cold shoulder cutout sleeves, so she wasn't too keen on that, but she did like everything else about it. She liked that it was a very lightweight material, so yeah, that's that. I'm just going to run through quickly the other couple items I got her. The next one is this, which is freaking adorable. She loves these kind of dresses because it reminds her of some of her favorite movies, like Madeline and all of that. If you've seen the live-action Madeline, please comment that down below, because I loved that movie so much when I was a kid. And I still remember that whole intro, you know, in an old house in Paris that is covered in vines, lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. They left the house at 9:30. I'm gonna stop right there. But yeah, she loves this dress. It's just been way too hot to wear it though. And the next one I got her. Now, if you know her name, it's Russian. It's a Russian unisex name, actually. So I saw this, and you know, because she has had a little bit of teasing at school because her name is a little bit different from everybody else's. I wanted her to have a bit of pride in the heritage of her name, because I do have a small amount of Russian heritage, so I wanted her to have a bit of pride in her name. And I saw this, and I thought it was adorable. It's this almost like Olympic sportswear jumper, and on the front it says Russia. in Russian. Gosh, I suck at this. But yeah, it's so cute. And seeing her wear it, it's just like, oh, you're off to the Olympics, you little adorable girl. I think it's really cute. It matches her name, and yeah. I really want to get her a football jersey to represent Deutschland. So maybe I should do that. I think I should. I hope she'd like it. Moving on with the couple of items I got from Shein for myself. The first thing is a pinafore because I saw it on, I think it was a Pinterest post. No, it was Tumblr. I saw someone style these pinafores. It's a corduroy pinafore that has pockets, deep ones, really deep ones, like, hey. And it was styled with band t-shirts, and I really love this styling, so I want to try and not replicate it, but kind of add my own twist to it, and I think it would look actually quite nice with some ruffly blouses underneath this, so I'm going to style it like that. The corduroy is not as thick as I expected, but it's kind of nice in the way that I do live in an extremely hot country. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to change out these buttons because I don't like the silver. I don't know, I don't like it. I'm going to change them for a more heavy-duty button, but that's quite a simple fix, and for something so cheap, I'm okay with it. Next up is a skirt that I had a lot of questions about on Instagram because I have worn this a few times now. It is this. And it is this red velvet with gold detailing. Gold detailing, can we get a hallelujah for this? I feel like gold detailing doesn't get enough attention. So yeah, I love this skirt. It's an anti-wrinkle kind of material. It does have pockets, but they're kind of useless on this. I got a medium in this because of the size charts, but it is way too fucking big, so I have to sew this in. It does have the belt on it, but it doesn't provide enough of that cinching because it does kind of, the material, it doesn't stretch, but it seems to gain a bit of a slack to it after wearing it for hours on end. So or maybe it is coming loose a little bit. I don't know. So I am going to have to cut and sew this a little bit so it fits better. But other than that, this is quite a nice item. I think it's actually one of my favorite things I've ever gotten from Shein. I love this. Next up is a dress that a lot of you guys asked me about in my Goddess Provisions unboxing last month, I think. It is this. It is a dress, not a blouse, and it is freaking gorgeous. I love the florals. I love the fact that it has an ever so slight gold glitter detailing to it. It doesn't shed glitter, which is great because it's such a minuscule detail. Just the florals, again, it's that beautiful dark floral. It does have an underdress sewn into this, and the only sheer panels is around the neck and on the arms, and then it's got these beautiful trumpet sleeves, which you guys know I live for interesting sleeves, bell sleeves, trumpet sleeves, bishop sleeves. Oh, give them all to me. I love them. So this, again, another one of my favorite pieces that I have ever picked up from Shein. This is incredibly high quality. Second last item I got from Shein. I'm questioning myself over this decision. This. I don't know. I guess I wanted a style challenge. It's too hot for this kind of shit right now, but I think it's very, it reminds me of, you know, upper middle class England. Oh, hoity-toity. Oh, you know, pinky popping as you sip on a tea, kind of stuff. I think I can pull this off with maybe a black interesting blouse with like bishop sleeves or excessive ruffles or something, and some nice black stockings. I don't know. As it cools down, watch out for this. It is very thick, it is very well made. Again, I got a size too big. I've got to stop doing this. I always overestimate my size. I know my exact measurements, but I always get worried that I'm not going to fit clothing because I spent so many years not being able to fit clothing. And even though I have kept the weight off for a significant amount of time now, like 4 years, I can't seem to get out of this mindset. So at least my sewing machine gets a bit of a workout. Yeah. I love my sewing machine. Without that, I probably wouldn't have any clothes that fit me. And the final piece is another staple in my wardrobe. You guys would know that I wear a lot of cover-ups and shawls and kimonos and stuff because I don't like the sunlight touching my skin, and also I have a insecurity with the excess skin I have on my upper arms. Isn't that attractive? So I use these kind of things to kind of mask that insecurity, make me feel a little bit better about clothes. And this one it's probably the most sheer out of all the ones I have, but it's fabulous for those extremely hot days where I actually have to get dressed up, either go to work or go to an event or something like that, and I want to cover up my arms, but the other pieces in my outfit are not coordinating with that. So yeah, I adore it. I'm very happy with that. I do have quite a few of these kind of things, but this one had a very different pattern, and again, like I said, it's much, much more sheer than all the other ones that I own. So I'm happy about that. Boy, I don't think I've ever showed you guys my upper arms like that. Like, the excess skin and how stretchy it all is. I've been so scared to do that, yet I did it so willingly just then. Like, what's going on? I'm opening up. You guys, I mean, I've said multiple times about my upper arm insecurity, so yeah, I just showed you why. The skin, super stretchy, and there's a lot of it. So that is all for this whole video. I know it's excessive. I know, I was sent some of this stuff, I did purchase some of this, and some of this is my daughter's. I just wanted to, I know that I've got quite a few parents who watch me, and they have children who are around my daughter's age or younger, so I wanted to give that quick rundown of Shein Kids and their sizing. Overall, their sizing is incredibly generous. It is quite accurate. And the clothes are quite well made, and there is a great variety. And especially if you are one of those people who likes that matching kind of thing, they do have a lot of coordinating outfits to the adults and the children's section. So yeah, I'm kind of impressed by it. I think it's great quality. It's much better than like Target Australia, and Target Australia, by the way, is it's an upper echelon in Australia. It's just because Kmart is our low rung, and then you've got Big W, and then you've got Target, and then you've got Maya. So it's quite up there in the department stores here. It's quite expensive to buy from them, considering one of those dresses at Target Australia would probably run me about $40 to $50. However, that was like under $20, I think even under $15, so that's much more economically viable for parents of growing children. I recommend that you try them out. Again, as I've always stressed, always use PayPal just in case something, you know, goes awry. I always use PayPal. Nobody on this planet has my card numbers. PayPal only. Hope you enjoyed this collective haul video. I'm sorry about the length of it, but whatever. We got to sit down and chill, and you got to see my problem upper arm skin. it's It's a petty problem. I like to pick out the flaws in myself because, yeah, because I do. I'm just like that. So all the links to everything will be in the description box down below. Don't forget to check out the Viabox service if you are an international person like myself, international to the US, and you know, you're interested in that kind of thing. Also, Aronas and his book, that will also be down below, and Beatrice and her band Occultist will also be in the description box down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I would love to be here for every single video. Turn on that notification bell if you would like. I don't want to force you to do anything. Like this video if you like these haul videos and want me to keep doing collective hauls and these mini reviews. Comment down below if there's something you would like to see on this channel, and if I've asked you to comment on anything throughout this video, yeah. Comment how your day's been. I would like to know. And I hope you all have an amazing, wonderful, fantabulous day. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.